Roger. I'm Rosemary. I'm Jeff.
And we're all here to play Punchlines with Lenny Bennett.
Thank you, and welcome to Punchlines. 5 minutes of entertainment crammed into half an hour. Yes, indeed, Punchlines, the show where we simply ask you to remember what you heard and where you heard it. Now, we're going to be playing for some nice prizes, but the real object of the game is to have lots of fun. Now, you've met our Punchliners, and now I'd like to meet our two contestants. They're Steve Mansfield and Pat Millett. Pat, ladies first, you're from Streatham, yes?
That's right.
South London. What do you do?
I'm a market researcher.
A market researcher? So you've probably got a good memory and things like that?
No, I can write it all down, you see. I don't have to remember.
You can't write anything down on
this,
Punchlines.
that's my job.
Of course,
Yeah.
OK, fine. And Steve, you're from?
I'm from Liverpool, and I'm a jeweller.
You're
in
a jeweller?
Birkenhead.
In Birkenhead?
I am.
Smashing.
Yes.
Smashing. And do you have any hobbies or anything like that?
I do, photography and canoeing, sailing, that sort of thing. Do tell me, Lenny, are those teeth really real?
And the teeth are real, the rest of me is plastic. Yes, I can see we're going to have trouble with Steve. OK, Steve and Pat, to help you with your punchline game tonight, we've invited two very special celebrities to be your punchline partner. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie McKenzie and Ray Reardon. Welcome, welcome. I was going to say, Ray, you arrived right on cue.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. I'll tell you what, it's nice to see you wearing a jacket on television.
Well, this is a first, folks. This
First
is a
time ever.
first.
I mean, would you feel happy if you took your jacket off and played in your waistcoat?
I'm quite happy.
You're happy as you are. Lovely, Julia. Looking forward to the game?
Not half.
Not half. I'm not quite sure how to take that. OK, listen, let me explain the rules of the game. Punchlines is a simple game, even a simpleton can understand it. So that's enough of our producer. And let me tell you how it works. Our punchliners will all give us their punchlines. Now, these are the answers to questions I will then put to our two teams. What we ask them to do is to match up the correct punchline to each individual question. Now, for each correct answer, I'll give 10 points, and the first team to 150 points will be our winner, and will go on to play as our punchline champion. OK? Who won the toss? Steve won the toss before the game, and you're going to go first. OK, here we go. Punchliners, your punchlines, please.
Is this the gentleman's excuse me?
I'll bend over backwards to please you.
Can I play with your pongo?
I like your red nose.
It's made me deaf, you know.
Where can I find a red hot geezer?
This girdle's killing me.
Do you like my ding-a-ling?
Well, those are the punchlines. I'm not quite sure that I want to ask the questions. Here we go with Steve. Steve, the explorer, went to New Zealand, and he said to the Maori chief...
2.
You say number 2, and that's Fogwell. What did he say to the Maori chief?
Where can I find a red hot geezer?
That's right. Correct. Julia, as Quasimodo swung on his bells, he turned to Esmeralda. And what did he say? Quasimodo.
Oh, I've got no idea. 6.
You say number 6, Roger.
I'll bend over backwards to please you.
No. I mean, he was obliging, Quasimodo, but not that obliging. Right. Over to your side. And it's Pat. Pat, the animal lover went to the zookeeper, and he said, an animal lover?
1.
You say number 1. Judy.
This girdle's killing me.
OK, over to you, Steve. Chuck Berry looked at Jimmy Young, and he said...
Oh, dear.
You know the answer, but you can't remember the punchline.
Yeah, oh, dear. 3.
You say number 3, Brian.
Is this the gentleman's excuse me?
Here we go, Ray. I think this might snook you. The man tapped the dancer on the shoulder, and he said... Now, what would you say?
Well, I know the answer of it, but I don't know which one he said it.
Well, that's all right, you find it.
It's number 4.
You say number 4. Matthew.
I like your red nose.
I mean, it won't come as a shock when I tell you that that wasn't the right answer, will it? Okay, over to Julia. Julia, Santa Claus looked at the reindeer. What did he say?
Number 4.
You say, of course, number 4, Matthew.
I like your red nose.
Yes, there we are. Steve, the contortionist, went on the stage, and he said to the audience, a contortionist.
Number 6.
You say number 6, Roger.
I'll bend over backwards to please you.
There we go. 30 points to 0. Quasimodo swung on his bells. He turned to Esmeralda. Julia, what did he say?
This girdle's killing me. No, I've no idea. I'll take a wild guess. 5.
You say number 5, and it's Patty.
Can I play with your pongo?
Here we go. The animal lover is still going up to the zookeeper, and he's still saying... This has already been given.
3.
You say number 3, Brian.
Is this the gentleman's excuse me?
Sometimes you get the feeling that you shouldn't have got up in the morning. Here we go. Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry looked at Jimmy Young, and he said, Steve.
2.
You say number 2, and it's Fogwell.
Where can I find a red-hot geezer?
Jimmy Young's going to go potty about this. Here we go. Ray, because I'm not being rude to you, Ray, but you haven't scored anything yet. The man tapped the dancer on the shoulder. What did he say?
I'm back with that one again.
Yes, you are back with that one again. I have a terrible feeling there's going to be a foul shot here and 4 away. Hey. You say number 8.
Do you like my ding-a-ling?
Moving on. Quasimodo is still swinging on his bells. He is still turning to Esmeralda, who by this time is giddy. And Quasimodo is saying... You hope it's number 7.
It's made me deaf, you know.
Of course it's made her deaf, you know. Here we go. 40 Love and Steve, the animal lover, went up to the zookeeper. What did he say?
8.
You say 8?
Do you like my ding-a-ling?
The plot thickens. Chuck Berry, Pat. Chuck Berry, and I should think you might well get this. Chuck Berry looked at Jimmy Young and said...
Number 8.
Number 8, Jack...
Do you like my ding-a-ling?
Of course. Big hit for Chuck Berry and the first 10 points on the board. And now, Ray, the man tapped the dancer on the shoulder, and he said...
3.
You say number 3. Brian.
Is this the gentleman's excuse
Of
me?
course, a further 10 points. 40-20, and the final question in this round. The animal lover went up to the zookeeper, and he said... Pat.
5.
You say 5, and that is Patty.
Can I play with your pongo?
Yes, that's correct. Because I don't know if you knew this, Pat, but a pongo is an old-fashioned word for an ape.
Well, thank goodness Ray did.
You did know, you know that? Well, I wonder why he didn't get it right when we asked him that. Okay, who had the red herring that time? Judy, what was it?
This girdle's killing me.
Yes, of course, fine. That was the red herring, because we have a red herring in the first 2 rounds. Okay, you enjoyed that? Yes. Yeah, fairly simple, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I would
40-30, you're doing quite well. 40-30 might be the highest break you get all night.